My name is Kingsley John Yobabuko. I'm the rector of this parish, St. Philip the Apostle Anglican Church in Arlington, Texas, Diocese of Fort Worth. I came here 17 and a half years ago, and my home diocese was the Diocese of North Carolina, and I had most of my education there before I went to seminary at the University of the South in Suwanee, Tennessee. And after that, I did my one-year curacy in the Diocese of Chicago. That was in 2006. From there, I came to the Diocese of Fort Worth by the grace of God. And that has been one of the greatest blessings of my life. The blessings of my life. I cannot say that loud enough or enough. I came here when Bishop Ayaka was the bishop, the late great Leo Ayaka, and since then, there been a lot of challenges, but a lot of progresses and victories in so many fronts. And I will start by saying that the progresses we've made, this parish, it was a mission when I came here, by the way. It was a dying mission. So a matter of fact, this mission was about to be closed before I came here. Only 2 families were here when I came here.
Wow.
Everybody else in this church came after me when there was nobody.
That is a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, when we came here, for those first 2 years, things were so bad, even at the 3rd year, that sometimes we used to have just about 8 or 9 cars in the parking lot on Sunday morning, on Sunday. And I would tell my children and my wife, everybody would come with their own vehicle so that the parking lot will look, we look a little bit better. So
Yeah, that's a good trick.
So at that time, if you saw 12 vehicles on the parking lot, 3 or 4 of them would be from my family.
That's all right. That's a good strategy.
So that was how we came in, and of course, I was doing everything by myself. And up to this day, since I came here, we've not spent a penny on taking care of the altar. I personally wash all the altar linens. I've done that for 17 years. I'm doing that. I'll continue to do that till I die.
So are you still doing that, or do
I still do that. I still do that.
Altar,
I take it as an act of worship. I take delight in doing those things because I have the energy. I have the strength to do that, and I know how to do a lot of things. I know how to fix things. I'm the plumber and the electrician. And in all seriousness, I know how to do a lot of things. And that's why I think God prepared me for this, I believe. Because when I was 10 years old in Nigeria, this was 1965, 10 years, and I was born in 1954. So I was 10 years and some months. I had this feeling and this belief that I was going to be a priest. I will serve in God's altar till my last day. I have no plans whatsoever of ever going on retirement. As long as I have the ability and the energy and the intellect and whatever it takes to serve either as a celebrant in a mass or assisting someone, I will do that. So I'm praying to be 100 years old, and I'm praying that my 100th birthday will be spent in the altar celebrating the Mass. So this is what I was born to do, I believe. This is what God prepared me by having me born in Nigeria. We lived in Europe with my family before we came here. So I have the blessing of having known more than one culture and more than one language. And of course, God has blessed us with 6 children and I think 8 grandchildren. So I have a lot of perspectives that helped me to serve God's people here. My parishioners and people in the community, especially the Nigerian community, which are many of them. A lot of them are very educated, as you know. Most of them are doctors. As a matter of fact, in this parish, we have 85 nurses.
Oh, wow.
85. Most of them are nurse practitioners. Some of them have doctors, including my own daughter, have doctorate in nurse practice. We have doctors, we have dentists, we have doctor of pharmacy. We have maybe 12 or so of them. I mean, a lot of professionals. But the problem we have is this. The young ones, the next generation, we want to keep them because they were born here, most of them, almost all of them were born here. Went to school here, and though they are Nigerians, because their parents were born in Nigeria, but they don't see themselves as Nigerians. So my task is to keep them in the Anglican Church. So some of them, when they go to college, because they are mostly Protestant, Baptist and other churches that are more active, so they end up leaving the Anglican Church. So what I want to do, my mission, my task, is to find ways of keeping them in the church after they've gone to college, graduated, taken on professions and get married with children. So I want to see whatever I could do to keep them in the church. That's one of the reasons why we want to build this new church. Because most of their young ones, when they want to get married or want to baptize their child, they want a very beautiful church. And I've promised them that we are going to do that with the architects that are designing the church that we are about to build. We are hoping to build by the grace of God and by the support of people and good people and good churches in our diocese. I think we can do that.
It's a beautiful plan. We
have the Scott, who is the architect that did the drawing for Christ the Redeemer.
Oh,
yeah, he is the same person that we are working with. Yeah. He's a very, very, very good person. He's to him, it's a ministry as well, even though he's an architect, but he loves the church. Mm-hmm. So he had promised that he'll do whatever he can to help us to achieve this dream, to accomplish this. And we are working with him. We'll get there by the grace of God. We are on a...
with your energy and commitment and your leadership, I know you will get there.
By the grace of God, of course. And with the support of people like you and the bishop and the diocese and the parishes we have and the members, I believe we will get there done. Because if we have a beautiful church that these young ones love, we will be having a wedding and a baptism at least every month, if not more.
I bet you will.
Yeah, because there are thousands of Anglicans here in the area who are not going to the Anglican church now. So I want to bring them back to the Anglican church, just as I brought their parents, and I'm bringing them because almost every weekend I have events outside the church. Here in America, we do things with our own hands.
Well, and that's a great example you've set for your people. A great example of service.
Yeah,
that's what Jesus did.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have fun in this church, right? Well, this is a joyful congregation we have here.
I can see that through you.
I've been to some of their celebrations. They are very joyful.
We are joyful, and even like every Sunday after service, people don't want to go home. The choir after service, the choir will be playing music. People will be dancing. We will be so joyful. We have up to 100 children. I say to young people, when you come to church, one of the things that you must do is you must sing. And if you don't sing, if I see you from over there, I'll come down, I'll take you, and I'll take you up there, and then you will sing for the whole church. So you better sing in the pew, or if you don't sing in the pew, I'll take you to the altar. You sing from the altar to the whole church. So you better sing. That's what I said to you.